welcome back to Frugal It Out. We finished our garden last week and we finally got motivated enough to finish the tiny house. To press on, we have a awesome idea that has a total time crunch coming. That will be next week. But here's a little recap on what happened, what we've done in the meantime, and where we're going. This week we are hitting it hard, getting back in the tiny house. This is some footage from before the giant flood happened. If you remember, our hot water heater exploded, and at the same time I accidentally had the stopper in the sink, which I had slightly turned on in case the pipes ever thawed. So we did need to wait for the help of a professional, which actually it was very hard to find the right person that could do a RV hot water tank, as you see here in the upper left corner. It's a very tricky little thing. We did decide we wanted to paint the ladder black, which you will see we're going to spray paint here in a second. I love how it looks with our black door. Just a wonderful contrasting color. And let's continue on the saga of the tiny house, and you can see how we have recovered from the flood. So it's a rainy day, and as you can tell, and the plumber came out and he bypassed the hot water heater for now until we can save up enough money to buy another one. When he was getting ready to leave, he got stuck. And because, let me show you, he felt so bad about tearing up the yard, he didn't charge us. I tried. He's like, no, I just feel terrible. And then I used our friend's truck to tow him out. And he's like, that would have cost me like $300 to get a tow truck. So anyways, it took us several attempts before we actually, even with the truck, could get it out. On the last one, I'm like, God, please. I gunned it, I turned the wheel a little bit, and that's all it needed to just grab and get us both out of there. So now I'm going inside to just double check that nothing's leaking. I'm so happy. So we have this pressure valve that was dripping that we don't even need because he checked the pressure at the house and it's like perfectly fine. So the turnoff, the water turnoff, we could never find. It was like below the wood. He had to cut that out. So it's like, well, no wonder. So we have a valve now we can turn off. He bypassed this hot water tank. The brake was right there. It was coming out. Yes, so I'm very happy. Look at this, guys. Look at this water. That's not going anywhere. I put the stopper here. That will never happen again. The stopper will not accidentally fall in there. Or maybe I put it in there, who knows. So now I am taking the shower head off just to make sure water's not dripping back behind here. Tricky little bugger. I don't even want to talk about this next part. When I got it off, it was leaking because the cartridge was cracked and I needed a new one. Guess what? They don't make it anymore anywhere. I went to these specialty plumbing stores all around the city, couldn't find anything. So I just decided to turn the water off at the valve and I'll figure it out later. Basically, we just need to get a whole new kit. It's like $100, so that sucks. This, my friend, is the, yes, Cooper, is the impossible cracked cartridge, no longer made anywhere. I believe it was bought from Lowe's like 2 years ago. But the two dots here and this weird angle of the blue doesn't happen anymore. So I'm gonna hang on to this up just in case. Someday it'll appear. Let me know if you have one. Please message us. So we have been putting off the tiny house. One, we got the garden done and it's awesome, and baby chickens, it all takes a lot of time and energy. But two, because it looks like this. Disaster after the flood. I had to rip all the floor out. I put some of it back in, but I need to finish that up. So let's just get this over with. Let's do the clean video where you snap. Okay, let me try that again. And here we go. There she is. Back in working conditions. Oops, I didn't clean up that side very well. But put the floor all back together. Thank goodness I found the right pieces for the right places. Picked up, reorganized All of our tools are over here. Paint is over there. Ah, now I can work again. And stuff out here that does not go in the tiny house, including the dog. We put our shelves back up after we got done painting the walls, but they look kind of just meh and skinny and not finished. And so we decided to do something to make them look a lot better. Keep watching. We are beefing up our cabinets. So they're kind of yellow and they're thin. So we're just adding these little pieces on. So you
They're
can
like
see here?
the length or like the thickness of a paint stick.
Yeah, onto here to just make it look a little nicer. And they're lighter wood, so it takes away from the real yellow that this wood is. I love it.
Beautiful.
Yes. Here's our finished product.
Here they are. They look just like thicker shelves. Makes it look a little bit better and cleaner and love it.
Yay! Nice job. She had the secret touch of the nail gun.
Kind of. I mean, I kind of went through the boards a little bit.
Only people shorter than you will
This is true.
tell. It's fine. Thank you for watching another episode of Frugal It Out. Hope you enjoyed this week. We have huge plans for next week, so stay tuned. Make sure you have the notifications on so you know when we release that video. And as we wait for my daughter's prescription for poison ivy cream and the steroid, hope you have a great week. Bye.